This is the XFML.
Here we are, it's week 11 in the XFML. We start with a huge game as the Aberdeen Distillery in 4th place just outside the playoffs take on the Kinloch Coyotes, the league leaders. Aberdeen, Lloris in goal, Cancelo back from suspension is at right back, Christensen, Van Dijk and Mendy complete the back four, Barkley and Henderson in midfield with Mora, Ozil and Jota behind the man, back from injury himself, Roberto Firmino. Kinloch have David De Gea in goal. They've switched to a 4-5-1 again. Azpilicueta, Alderweireld, Laporte and Zinchenko at the back. No Hector Bellerin. A rare start for Matic behind Keita and Grealish midfield as Pogba is missing. And Salah and Rashford behind Wilfried Zaha up front. And no Pogba, no Bellerin. Let's see how this one goes as João Cancelo down the right finds Mesut Ozil. He switches the play. It's all the way to Ross Barkley, whose goal rescued a point last week. And that's volley clear by David De Gea for Kinloch. And it's picked up by Anders Christensen, who goes all the way back to Hugo Lloris. Now it's with Jordan Henderson. Barkley's first time ball swung out, flicked on by Lucas Moura. Here's Bobby Firmino. He's had a great season. He finds Lucas Moura. Moura shoots. Is saved by De Gea. Good chance for Moura there. But De Gea was equal to that one. And he volleys his clearance away. And it's fouled straight to the feet of Marcus Rashford. Rashford cuts it back to Aymeric Laporte. Now Toby Alderweireld. Touched on. And it's Rashford again. Gets the ball back from Zaha. Now Zinchenko. He crosses in. Zaha heads it in. It's 1-0 to Kinloch. And the Coyotes lead at the single cask arena. Second time ball in, from Zinchenko, and Zaha heads home. He's on a bit of form here. Is he following Firmino in a pad start and then hitting a rich run of form? It's Aberdeen 0, Kinloch 1 in the 40th minute, and Wilfried Zaha has broken the deadlock. Azpilicueta with the throw in. It's cleared away from Barkley, only as far as Jack Grealish, who finds Nemanja Matic, who dawdles around for a bit before finding Zaha. Now Grealish drives, the defence parts, Grealish shoots, it's just wide. Good chance for Jack Grealish to make it 2-0 in the second half now. Ozil with a cross, well claimed by David De Gea. Aberdeen not created much so far. It's that one chance that Lucas Moura was saved by De Gea. And here is Mo Salah. Alderweireld, great first time ball, and Azpilicueta taking on the role of Bellerin. First time ball by Matic finds Mo Salah. Oh, what a goal from Salah! He's turned inside two defenders and just passed it into the corner. Lovely finish, calm as you like. Almost as good as Hal Robson-Kanu versus Belgium back in the Euros. But a great little turn by Salah, and it's Aberdeen 0, the Kinloch Coyotes 2. Mo Salah absolutely clinical. Here's Zinchenko and Zaha. Kinloch look to put this one to bed. Zaha drives in the box. He's tackled well and hammered away by Lucas Moura, but it'll be picked up by Aymeric Laporte. And he finds Nemanja Matic. And Laporte again. Now Zinchenko. Laporte. He's passing it around at the back. That's poor. That's Firmino. And this is Tammy Abraham. And it's 2-1. They're right back in it for Distillery. The single cask arena gets on its feet. A terrible pass by Aymeric Laporte. Cut out nicely by Roberto Firmino. Brought it down with his chest and a through ball into the path of Tammy Abraham, who slots home. I think that's his first of the season. 15 minutes to go. It's Aberdeen 1, Kinloch 2 as Abraham runs back to the centre circle with the ball. It's a minute later now. It's a free kick from Juan Mata. And it's headed in the back. No, it's in now. It's Virgil van Dijk. It's 2-2. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I thought the header from Abraham went in. But did it hit the crossbar? Mata's cross. Yeah, a great save to be fair with De Gea, but Van Dijk's there to turn it home. And 2 goals in a minute. It's Aberdeen 2, Kinloch 2. Virgil van Dijk has rescued. Well, there's still 15 minutes left. What's more to happen as Hugo Lloris finds Ross Barkley. Looks like he's playing at centre back now. Ozil, great ball. Picked up Firmino. Good block there by Maitland-Niles, but Firmino keeps it alive. Here's Kieran Tierney. Now Christensen. Jordan Henderson! Oh, it's just wide. Aberdeen pushing on, looking for a winner. As Alderweireld switches it wide to Ainsley Maitland-Niles now. Infield is Mason Mount off the bench, another substitute. He switches it left to St Maximum. Ball is cleared away and Christensen now brings away. Both teams want to win this one. No one wants a point. Great run by Christensen. Still going. He plays in. It's blocked. Ozil, Christensen, Abraham. It's 3-2. The flag stays down and the Distillery have staged a dramatic comeback. 3 goals in 8 minutes. Blocked the first time. There's a man at the far. Zinchenko playing on side of the far side. And Tammy Abraham's second goal of the game. It's Aberdeen 3, Kinloch 2. What a turnaround. 3 goals in 8 minutes. Stoppage time now. Keita. Maitland. Oh my God! Ainsley Maitland-Niles. What a strike. I can't believe it. It's just... hits it on the sweetest of volleys in the 93rd minute. The whiskey was already in the mouth of Dolphin Mick, but Ainsley Maitland-Niles has stolen a point for Kinloch in dramatic fashion. How many late goals will we see this season? And that might be the best of them all. Ainsley Maitland-Niles rescues a point for Kinloch with the last kick of the game. Final score at the Single Cask Arena: Aberdeen Distillery 3, Kinloch Coyotes 3. 3 goals in 8 minutes turned it around. The Presidents take on the Dementors next. The Presidents, Bernd Leno in goal, Kyle Walker, the villain of the world right now, Victor Lindelof, Jan Vertonghen and Marcus Alonso at the back. Fabinho and David Silva play deep. Pedro Sigurdsson and Martial behind Sergio Aguero up front. The Dementors have Edison in goal. It's Alexander-Arnold, Cody and Ayer at centre-backs, with Joe Gomez at left-back, Jorginho and Torreira in midfield. A return for Bernardo Silva, with Foden and Son in the attacking midfield spots behind Jamie Vardy. So Christopher Ayer coming in, Lucas Digne is out, Tyrone Mings also left out as Connor Cody returns for Devon. DC really need a win to keep in touch with their slightly fading playoff hopes, with Devon currently in second after the draw between Kinloch and Aberdeen. Can take top spot, I believe, with a victory today at the White House. We'll see how things go in this one. Aguero, obviously the key man for the Presidents, that Christopher Ayer making his first start, and Connor Cody will have to keep quiet. Right. Here's Vardy and Joe Gomez. He finds Ayer. See how he slots into his first start. He goes out wide to Son. Infield to Joe Gomez. Gomez finds Son again down the left. Now back with Gomez, playing left back today, not his usual centre back. A couple of goals recently, but that's a poor pass. And here's Martial. Breaking away for the Presidents. Still Martial. Drives into the box. And he shoots into the side netting. Wasted that. He had Aguero in the middle. As a throw in to be taken by Kyle Walker. Now Fabinho. Kyle Walker. Walker shoots. Oh, hits a crossbar. Great strike by Walker. Marcus Vertonghen. DC starting well. It's with Anthony Martial. Drives forward. Martial shoots. Oh, tips over the bar by Edison. Good save by the goalkeeper there. There's David Silva will take this corner. And it's headed clear by, I think, Bernardo Silva. And Lucas Torreira tries to close down Silva again, but they keep going with Jan Vertonghen. It's a throw in for Trent Alexander-Arnold and Phil Foden. He always picks the balls up from those throw-ins. Phil Foden. Torreira finds Jorginho. Back for Torreira. He's got the man out right. A little back heel to Foden. He goes out right to Alexander-Arnold. Lovely football here from Devon. Alexander-Arnold pulls it across. It's blocked. Bernardo Silva blocks again. Alexander-Arnold has gone in off Vardy. It's 1-0 to Devon. It's a bit scrappy in the end. A lovely build-up to play to create the opportunity. Trent Alexander-Arnold recycled it, and Jamie Vardy taps home 3 goals in as many games for the lead marksman for the Devon Dementors. And 90 minutes in, it's DC 0, Devon 1. Corner from David Silva, and that's headed just wide by Gylfi Sigurdsson. Good chance there for the Presidents to get back on level terms. Silva with the corner. And that time it's headed in. It's Sergio Aguero. You can't leave him there. 57 minutes gone. An easy tap in at the back post. Poor marking again from set pieces from Devon. And Aguero heads home. It's DC 1, Devon 1. Here's Joe Gomez, finds Jorginho. Now Lucas Torreira, Jorginho, Gomez, it's with Son, well tackled, and now it's a counter attack on here. Here's Sigurdsson, he's got Martial outside him. Martial drives forward, and that's a poor shot from Anthony Martial. Edison finds Arja. Now Joe Gomez at Odsonne Edouard off the bench. Gomez again. Here's Phil Foden, switches it to the right hand side, and Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva drives into the box. He shoots, he scores. Bernardo Silva is 2-1 to Devon with 12 minutes to go. Back from injury, he's missed 6 or 7 games. A great ball out from Foden. He drove past the defender and then struck it right across the goalkeeper into the far corner. No chance for Leno. 12 minutes to go. It's DC 1, Devon 2. And Bernardo Silva's winner steals the points for Devon after it looked like Aguero might have got a draw for the Presidents, but Silva back from injury and back influencing games like he is supposed to be doing for Dementors. Big 2-1 win for Devon there will help them out in their playoff chances and gives them a chance at the top seed after the Kinloch draw.